These are plays that the NBA got rid of a couple years ago already. Baldwin has no intention of shooting a three-point shot from half court.
Teams complaining, coaches complaining, it goes against the logic of basketball.
Unfortunately, this is not a correct call in this situation.
Welcome to a new Give Me Control episode. I'm Donatas Urbanas and I'm hosting it with a former top-level European referee and referee coach, Todd Warnick. Please excuse for the background and the slightly lower studio quality than usual. It's a playoff time. Everyone is on the move. So I'm actually in Frankfurt airport right now during my layover on my way to Monaco and Fenerbahce series. So apologies for any outside sounds. But today, as always, Todd is the main speaker and we have a lot to discuss following the Panathinaikos and Maccabi game, especially when Coach Ataman publicly expressed his frustration over 2 3-point shot shooting fouls that sent Baldwin to shoot 6 free throws. So Todd, what do you think about these calls? And did officiating had a big impact in Panathinaikos' loss to Maccabi?
Thank you. Good morning, Donatas, and safe travels to you. So there are 2 plays involving shooting fouls that are connected to Wade Baldwin. The first one is in the first quarter at 3:17. And as we can see, Wade drives to the right. We're down near the end of the shot clock, and Kostas Antetokounmpo closes out a little bit too hard, and a foul is called on him correctly. And if we go back and we look at the play, we can analyze it from a refereeing point of view. First of all, we have a double whistle. We have a whistle from the trail referee, that's the outside referee, and we have a whistle from the referee on the sideline. We call that the center referee. When we analyze plays, the first thing that we look at is who has the best angle. And the best angle on this play is for the outside referee, the trail referee. And if you see when he whistles, he does not signal an active shooting foul. The active shooting foul signal initially comes from the center referee, who is looking at the back of Antetokounmpo, and he can't really see where the initial contact, when the initial contact occurs. So when he signals the active shooting foul, the trail referee then, because he's a good guy and he's part of the team, he imitates or he also duplicates the signal of the center referee, and he also signals a 3-point shot. Now, if we look at the play, when does the contact occur? The contact occurs prior to Wade finishing his dribble, or not finishing his dribble, but it occurs prior to Wade beginning his active shooting process. So on these kinds of plays, when the player is far away from the basket, Wade is great at these plays. He smells the foul coming and he tries to get himself into an active shooting situation. And when after the contact occurs, he just throws the ball up in the general direction of the basket, and the referees give him three shots. Now, this is unfortunately this is not a correct call in this situation, because Baldwin is not yet in his active shooting process when Antetokounmpo commits the foul. So obviously, Coach Ataman is not happy with the situation. A technical foul is called, and Baldwin ends up receiving 3 shots, and one shot for the technical, and another 3 shots for the foul. So on these plays, we want to be very careful. The farther away the player is from the basket, we want to make sure that the player is actually in the act of shooting according to the rules. And the rules are that the player has had to have completed his dribbling action, has gathered the ball in his hands, and begun his upward motion to the basket. And while this one is close, and Wade does a great job of smelling the foul, I don't think he gets himself into an active shooting situation, and we should have just had a regular foul called on Antetokounmpo, which should have resulted in 2 shots, because this was the 5th team foul of the quarter for Panathinaikos. So now we have another similar play, transition, Baldwin. Again, Wade is great at this, as is the player who fouls him, Slukas. So Wade smells the foul coming.
We also go in detail about Kendrick Nunn getting early into an foul trouble. We also talk about some late game mistakes and other controversial calls, but the entire episode is available only for BN Plus members, so join us on BasketNews.com/plus.